And as you come up to standing, let's give a little tap, tap, tap to your legs. And as you tap, start taking your weight and moving it around. So stepping onto a leg, tapping it, taking weight off so you can move it, stepping, squishing, and the volume of your leg, the texture. Also a little feeling in your foot of kind of landing on something, squishing and coming off. So you can tap into the foot, squish, and come off. And let's find the hip joints. So if you know where it is intuitively, you can do that. If you need a little reminder, wrist is on your hip bone, fingers on your pubic bone, and right in between there, around where your rings would be, yeah, that's where your hip joint is. So a little, you can do touch or tap around the hip joint with a kind of circularity, right? The ball in the socket, sliding around. And then you can just keep that moving through the leg, a bit more tap, and then a kind of wash. So if you were soaping up your body, and again, weight transfer, weight squishing, and then like there's a little sawdust or cat hair on your leggings, you want to get them off, get it off, get it off, get it off. And then pause and come up to standing. Let's just touch again where the hip joint is and peel the foot off the floor and let it come back down. So just lifting up the foot and it comes back down, and again lifting up the foot, comes back down, last time. And then bend both knees, fold at the hip joint, fold over the leg, hang the body down, give a little shake or a little wiggle. Breath in and breath out. And then hands, bring them to your back, brush them down towards your bum until you find your sitting bones. To come up, we'll pull the sitting bones down and bring the head up. Usually kind of an easy way up. Breath in and breath out. Let's start on this second side. So tapping, 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 and stepping on and off the leg as you tap. So what are we doing? We're stimulating sensory receptors of different kinds. Yeah, there's receptors that sense the weight. There's receptors that sense different types of touch. You can move the leg in and out, squishing on the foot, coming off the foot, tapping all the way down to the foot. So find your hip joint. If you have it, you can just go straight there. If you don't, wrist on ASIS, fingers on pubic bone, hip joint is behind where your rings are. So as you're moving, you feel the roundness of the ball and socket, pelvis sliding around the femur. And just have a little move through space with that one. Oh, hip joint, leg, pelvis, hip joint, knee, ankle, hip joint, knee, ankle, foot pushes, hip joint, knee, ankle, foot. And then back to our washing, squishing, washing, brushing. And then standing. Let's peel the foot off the floor a few times. Push the floor away. Right, so some weight transfer happens when you pick up the foot. Something happens in your standing leg. And then touch hip joints. You can have both. Bend both knees, fold. Arms, they hang, have a little sway, side to side. Let's have, if you can, put your hands on the floor, bend your knees, and then roll around on your feet. So like, as if you're kind of standing on a moving board. So the feet kind of track around, you touch the floor with different aspects of your feet, and then go the other way. And then do both feet opposite, so both feet on the outside, both feet on the inside, on the toes, on the heels, and then in the middle, so bend both knees and kind of squish the feet down into the floor. You can touch your toes, imagine them kind of wide like a fan into the floor, and then come up to your sitting bones down, head up, arms up, reach up, look up, inhale, exhale, hands come down, find a pathway. Doesn't have to be a normal yoga pathway. Again, arms reach up and hands come down. So as you do this a couple more times, the arms reaching up, let there be a little sway in your body. Right, so like just a little like maybe a side to side movement. Maybe on one time you lean, and then the other way you lean. Oh, I have a body. Hello, body. This body's taking up a bit more space in the room at this moment. I'm taller, I'm moving, I'm painting the air. Last time through. And this time hands can come to rest somewhere on the body or in prayer. Take a breath. Move your hands somewhere else on your body. Take a breath. Move your hands somewhere else on your body. Take a breath. Move your hands somewhere else. Take a breath.